First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
33-yard line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out wide. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down. Jackson. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Okay, break. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the Packers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That is hot. What a throw. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. His fourth TD grab of the season.
What a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense would take the field.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Keyshawn Nixon on the stop. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
No, we change it.
Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's tipped and intercepted. Look at him go. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Ravens 7.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Wester now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
One quarter in the books.
At the 40-yard
It's the
line.
Packers on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. Now Jackson. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Baltimore.
30-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. To the air one more time with Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his big tight end, Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set, ready. Hey, 10 black. Set.
On play action, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. And A short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You see him? Hey, hey. Oh.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Third down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
On second down, Love. That one on target to Watson. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
32.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Next to score, Packers 21. Ravens 20. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Down. Ready?
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Check. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
They go play action with Love. Got his man at the 6. To the goal line and in. Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Will Lutz set to kick
So
off.
now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Wester now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jackson now. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
6 yards.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. You talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm out.
3rd and 6.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field. After this, set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
3 more yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Now, he'll air one out. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and
So I like
10.
the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The throw there on 2nd down going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Ravens 1st down. Jackson up top again. Quick throw, taken in.
bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third and short, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Back to throw, Jackson. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Fury, yellow. Here we go. Check.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
1st and 10.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and he kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2nd and 10. Now, Jackson. Open right side is likely. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
17 yards. First down, Ravens.
Jackson. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And it's into the hands of Flowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Baltimore first down.
Under pressure, now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Down. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that
ready?
ball moves, how
Yellow,
fast
yellow.
can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw
Black
here.
dot.
Quick read, react,
Yellow,
get off the block,
43.
take him down for a loss.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On 1st and 10, the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go now. Set, go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
45. Set. Hut.
On 2nd down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. For the pylon, he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers will go up by 7.
The score, Packers 35, Ravens 28. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Wester now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Ravens. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyron Hopper.
That keeps the score. Packers 35, Ravens 34.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, Love. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Let's go. Hut.
Here's Love. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Set. Ready?
A good play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Mike Green in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open downfield is Ruckert. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That one good for 26 yards.
First and 10.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Jeremy Ruckert. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
34.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Wester now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. To give credit to the defense, they were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short from picking up the 1st down.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 32-yard line.
Okay, break. Striker, 3-3. Down. Set, go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Bolden. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Packers first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready,
Here
break.
is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Now 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready. 10, ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
Will Lutz on for
Here
the field
comes
goal.
Will Lutz in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Back to throw, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He'll take off again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here's Jackson. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hunter's very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point is good, and the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black shot. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
95. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Green jack. Blue 32. Set cut.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.